Hello everyone, today is our part 2 of our video. Good to be here. I'm just joking. Anyways, so today we're going to know and going to figure out how to build our network structure. Okay, that's lovely, lovely, ain't it? Yeah, it's good, it's good. So this is gonna be quite a biggie. I don't know if it's gonna be a big video, but it's gonna be a lot of information. And just so you know, most of it is just copying code, so you don't actually need to understand the behind the scenes if you don't feel like understanding the behind the scenes, if you don't want to be a network developer. But I would seriously recommend that you at least Google the things that we are going to expose to you, because if you don't, you're going to be more lost than a I don't know, blind man on a shootout. Like, and let me just see if I can do this if my high level technology has increased. I do this. Okay. Not changing scenes. God damn it. Well, I tried. Oh, now we change scenes. Oh yeah. We got that going, man. We are in, boys. We are in. Yeah. We are changing scenes. So, getting on a high level. I'm gonna be becoming a better teacher every day. Anyways, so let's get started. Okay. First thing, I just want you guys to know that anything that's shown to you guys is probably going to be on a repo. If it's not going to be on a repo because of some reason, probably because I already reached too high level with Psycho project, with Psycho Duo, because I don't want to create multiple repos and I don't want to feel like doing that job. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just joking. Anyways, so I'm just not gonna give it to you guys. But any code that's really special, like for example, this guy can be a really like it's new. You don't see on the bevy getting started video or it's gonna be shown to you guys, okay? Some way, somehow, you're gonna get that information out of me, and or you're probably gonna see the orange of the information itself on the links right below on this video, okay, just so you guys know it. Yeah. Anyways, let's go. So first things first, okay? Let's make things better. So we usually, the first thing you need to do is create a folder called vscode. In this case, you create a folder .vscode. Why are you going to do that? I hope to God that you on your IDE you're using VS Code or VS Code. I usually don't recommend UVN for beginners, but if you're not, well, this is not worth it. So just skip ahead if you don't feel like seeing this. But this guy right here with rust-analyzer is going to do something called auto formatting. And I'm going to show it to you really quickly. Please ignore the whole amount of folders. Don't get scared. Okay, chill out, man. It's gonna be split into parts. I'm gonna first do the part of the infrastructure, and then I'm gonna do this part for network. So first, this is gonna do this. You see, you're gonna click here. You're gonna see. Oh my God, he moved. I didn't want him to do that. Why did he do that? You know, that's basically what he does. He does a command called cargo formatting, which is gonna make things look cleaner. So for example, usually let's say you copy paste something like this. You see how he already puts on a very nice place. It's exactly that what I mean. You know, this is really useful specifically when you're already coding and you don't want to care about making things look pretty. So this guy is a must. Would heavily recommend that you guys have it. Okay, not really correlated to the REST infrastructure, but let's move forward. Here's cargo TML, which is basically like the big guy, the big McTane. This is the first cargo TML folder. Ignore the cargo lock. You can ignore git ignore, but git ignore is super simple. It's basically the folders that you don't want to commit to your GitHub, so you don't want to be on your main like repo for some reason. But cargo TML, this cargo TML, as we saw in the last video when we built it, it's gonna do something really simple. It's basically going to be your workspace controller, also known as the guy who's going to tell you exactly who to run, where to run, and why. So that's basically the guy. That's basically the guy who's going to tell everyone, oh, where you're going to run, who you're going to run, and the because of that. Okay, so basically workspaces are just a conjunction of packages, and there is this big guy, this big king guy, that's basically this folder, and he's gonna say you're gonna run this package, and you're gonna run this package. This package is gonna be on the same organization style. That's what workspace is. So if you have a really big code base, which is going to occur when you have a AAA game, I will heavily recommend that you utilize workspaces. Okay, so first things first, members are basically the current packages that we have, and we should basically guide it, right? And we only have a package, which is our game. So Psycho Duel, it's our only package. Everything that's game related is going to be here. Am I ever going to create another kind of crate? Who knows? Maybe in the future, you guys don't know that. Maybe I should. Resolver is basically just a thing that you can see in bevy getting started, which is basically this guy. Yeah, you can see that I was trying to learn how to do this. But basically, this link, which is going to be on the for sure, is going to tell you how to kickstart and set up your application. I would heavily recommend that you guys just follow along it. You're going to have a better understanding of what Bevy is about, but also because it's better for you guys to learn by yourself and trying to figure out in a manner that makes sense to you. Okay, so it's really important. Okay, guys, let me just check my OBS. Okay, my OBS is working. Anyways, so I will really have a command that you guys just follow along this guy. He'd be really good. He'd be really good. And he's also gonna teach you guys how to set up your workspaces. He's gonna teach you guys how to set up for Windows, for Linux, for any type of operational system that you may have, because things differ according to the operational system that you are developing. And I'm going to show you a few variances, but this guy is also going to tell you those variances. So it's a little bit of repeated information. No, I didn't want to open Kindi in live. Anyways, let's go forward. So this is our cargo.ml. This basically just points out the folder that you want to run. Default members is the code, the cargo run when you do the cargo run command. He's not gonna work anymore because I already changed him a little bit. But he's gonna say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Candle Knife. No, no, you can fuck off, please. Okay, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not gonna cut that out. I'm just a little too lazy for that. So you can see here that when you run cargo run, he's not gonna run this .ml, but he's gonna run this .ml. So he knows that we are pointing to him. So that's basically what he's doing, right? He's pointing. We're telling him, oh, this is the default member. You should run him. And profile dev package, as many of you may know, there's a lot of divisions when it comes to big games. You have development division, you have the test division, you have the branch division, and you have the release division, which is basically like dev is development. You're just starting up, you're testing things out. Testing is the same thing. Branching, I don't know what it's used for. I think it's just bullshit. And fourth is the release, which is basically like the end result, like the perfect state of the game. You're going to see that a lot with big GitHub branches and with big projects. And in this currently, we don't actually have a big project. We actually have a really tiny one, but we are going to change the development profile, which is basically like the type of profile that we have. So it is actually more optimized. Okay, so it runs faster when we are doing this cargo run command. When we want to see our game and we want to actually check it out, this guy is gonna run faster. Okay, he's gonna do a little bit of optimization. He's gonna get rid of probably a few infos, debugs, tracings that you guys don't need, which take a little bit of operational power. It's probably going to do some magic behind the scenes. Not really something that you guys don't know. It's also only getting started. I'm not going to waste a lot of time into this. Let's move forward. And then we have this cargo terminal. Oh my god. Look at the size of it. Jesus, my goodness. So many features, so many versions, so many. Oh, Jesus. Everything's going to burn. First of all, I just want you to know this is going to be on LIGHTYEAR. You don't actually need to copy this code. I'm going to link below like the repository where I got this code from. And shout out to Perinki again because I steal a lot of your code. But anyways, let's go to Bevy. So first of all, this is the name of our package, which is Cycle Dual. It's really worth mentioning if you have a different package name here, do change on the file members because he doesn't follow the folder name. He follows the name of this package. Okay, really worth mentioning that. Dependencies is basically like everything that we need so we can carry our package. Literally like carry. It's yeah, get the math all right. Anyways, and here we're going to have a lot of dependencies. Multi-threaded is concurrently running threads in each CPU. Not gonna enter in detail that. If you want to know about more about multi-threaded, just go watch a video about it. Serializing is a way of transforming things into JSON so we can communicate between server and client. Really important that we have that, specifically for the LIGHTYEAR, and we're going to use the network. Really important. That heavy states is basically a state administration. I'm not sure if this is gonna be running for a while. It seems people don't like that much. So, but I actually like it, so I'm gonna use it. And if they take it off, well, who am I to say no to the big boys like Alice and Cart and all that stuff? I can't reject it. Anyways, let's move forward. Dynamic linking is something that you're also going to see on getting started, but it's basically like a way of compiling faster, which means that in this last stage, when you're compiling, specifically here, when you do a little bit of adjustment, this last stage, which is going to do the compile thing, it's going to take a while. And usually when you're testing things, you want that to run fast. You don't want to take a lot of time. And this linker is going to make things way faster indeed. Log is basically logging. Logging is the action of putting information available for other coders and also to check the state of your game, or maybe because you want to see a few informations check, or there are like, for example, tick rate informations, you can do a little bit of tracing. Everybody knows what logging is. If you don't know what logging is, god damn it, man, just quit. I'm just joking. Never quit. Never quit. Anyways, Lightyear is the crate that we're going to use for networking. Okay, it's really important that you guys know that. It's basically a Lightyear made by Key. Shout out to the guy I shout out in the last video. And this crate, we're going to use version 0.17.1. Don't care that much about the versions, guys. I know you need to migrate and sometimes you can't copy code, but I like to believe that when you can't copy code, it's a learning opportunity because that way you actually learn and you understand what's happening behind the scenes, okay? Third is a crate needed so we can be able to serialize things, which makes converting easy, okay? And clap is something that we're going to find out on the next episode, which means, which is going to basically be a CLI, which is going to point out for a server. So when we do the command cargo run server, this guy is going to tell me, hey, run server. So like here, server started. We are already server already. Oh my God, look at the magic that we are doing, right? We got to thank Perinky for that. And here we are running client, and the client has a lot of more things, happen to him. Like he has a lot of things running to him, so he's gonna do a lot of things. Server usually don't have rendering, doesn't have a lot of stuff, so it's like just do info and you're pretty much good. And clients usually want to see like what plugins you're adding and what stuff like that. So that's why the login level is a little bigger. So don't get scared about the span of logging, okay? What else is new here? I mean, this is specific for Linux. In the getting started, it's basically a linker. It makes compiling faster. Would not recommend. So in the next video, guys, okay, in the next video, you guys are gonna see like a lot of functions here. You see like there's a lot of folders here going on already. We already have like a predisposed infrastructure, right? And to be completely honest, this infrastructure can be totally copyable. And I'm even going to give you the link of the infrastructure itself. You can try to copy me. I didn't change a lot of the code actually. I just changed a few things because I usually build it in a way that the module itself shares around the module and stuff like that. But when it comes to the code itself, nothing changes, just the infrastructure. So I'm going to link below the thing, and of course, in the next video, I'm going to do a slight introduction on all that code, on how to set it up and stuff like that, because it's a lot of code. You need to understand a lot of terms and details, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Let me just see if I can do the transaction. Oh shit, am I doing? Yes, I did it, but I kind of fucked up. Anyways, that's it, and thank you guys for your attention, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.